Have you ever noticed how different your school looks at night? The familiar hallways twist into something strange, and every shadow seems to hide a secret. I used to be a security guard at an old high school, the kind with long, echoing corridors and portraits of stern-faced headmasters staring down at you. My job was simple: walk the rounds, check the locks, and make sure no one was there who shouldn't be. Most nights were quiet, just the hum of the old building settling. But one night, that changed. It started with a sound from the third floor, where the music rooms were single, faint piano key being played. Plink. I paused, listening. Probably just the old pipes, I told myself, but then it came again. Plink, plink, a slow, hesitant melody, like a child just learning to play. My heart started to beat a little faster. I wasn't supposed to go investigating every little noise, but my curiosity got the better of me. I took the stairs, my footsteps echoing unnaturally loud in the silence. As I reached the third-floor landing, the music stopped. The air felt heavy and cold. The hallway was pitch black, except for the moonlight filtering through the tall windows at the far end. I switched on my flashlight, its beam cutting through the darkness. Dust motes danced in the lights. I walked slowly towards the main music room, my hand resting on my radio, just in case. The door was slightly ajar. I pushed it open, sweeping my light across the room. Rows of empty chairs, music stands like skeletal figures, and in the center of the room, a grand piano. The lid was closed. I did a full sweep of the room. Nothing. No open windows, no signs of a break-in. I was about to dismiss it as my imagination running wild, when I noticed something on the dusty floor. Footprints, small ones, like a child's, leading from the hallway to the piano, and then, they just stopped. They didn't lead away. They just ended right in front of the piano bench. A chill snaked its way down my spine. That's when I heard it again, but this time it wasn't a piano. It was a giggle. A child's giggle, coming from right behind me. I spun around, flashlight beam shaking, but the hallway was empty. The sound was gone. I backed out of the room, my eyes scanning every dark corner. I didn't run, but I walked faster than I ever had before back to the ground floor security office. I locked the door behind me and spent the rest of the night watching the security monitors, my heart pounding in my chest. On the camera for the third-floor hallway, everything looked still and empty. But just before my shift ended, as the sun began to rise, I saw it. For just a split second, a small, shadowy figure darted past the camera lens. I quit that job the next day. The school administration said the third floor had been sealed off for decades after a tragic accident involving a young student in the music room. They told me no one had been up there in years. But I know what I saw, and I know what I heard. Some schools have history, but others have ghosts who are still waiting for their final lesson to end. So next time you're in school after hours, listen closely. You might just hear the music too. Thanks for listening, and if you have your own creepy school story, share it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tales from the dark. Stay safe.